Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the vlog.
Welcome to the vlog.
Did you say blog?
Is that what it is?
Vlog.
Oh,
with
vlog.
a V.
Welcome to the vlog.
We might just have to keep that. Hey you guys, welcome back. This is my husband Joel.
Hello.
I know you guys don't see him very often. He's a busy man. But we thought we'd do something fun today, and we wanted to talk about and give you guys a little bit more background about how we met.
Yay.
Yeah, so tell you a little bit about our love story. I think you should start it off.
Well, I saw this picture of this gorgeous woman on my phone.
Yeah, we met online, but not a dating site. It was not like that.
I was super active. I was in a point in my life where I was still living at my parents' house, you know, not a ton of responsibility at that point in my life. And I was like super obsessed with this app called Smule, Smule Sing. It's a karaoke app that you can record your own music, and like it's pretty awesome if you check it out. If you like music, check it out. I definitely miss doing it. We honestly, ever since we got together,
ever since I moved out here,
much been on it since we got together, because life just changes, priorities change, things like that.
Kids.
But anyways, on that app you can sing with people across the world, and I just happened to come across Danielle, which I think you were singing like a country song or something like that. I'm not really
sing
big.
all genres, okay?
I'm not really big into country music, but for whatever reason, I think I either came across your songs or maybe you joined me in something. I think I
joined you.
I think I did.
And it was a country song.
I sang a country song. It was probably Rascal Flatts
I think
or something,
so.
because that's like the only country group that I know. Yeah, she joined me, and then I don't remember like exactly how we just like started talking.
I think you like said something like, "Oh, great job. Thanks for joining me." Like just something really simple. I was like, "Thank you." Like
it was Southside.
I love your voice. No, it was the one Rascal Flatts.
No, but remember I really liked how you did.
Oh
how
yeah.
you sang Southside, and I was like, we should do a group song.
Yeah, by Ashanti.
That was our first group song, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and when I say group song, I'm meaning like it's a song or it's a recording that you can like record over and over again with different layers.
Mm-hmm.
So I can go in and like record something and then go back, save it, and then go back and then record over it to do like harmonies or like background vocals, things like that. And then Danielle can join and
I can do all the same things.
add her stuff. And so I really liked the way that she sang Southside by Lloyd and Ashanti, which I think you said that already. Mm-hmm. And I was like, wow, it'd be really cool to do a group song version of this. I think we'd do really well. And too bad we can't probably play a clip of that here, probably get copyrighted.
We can put a link in there though, and you guys can go to the link and hear it if you're interested in hearing it. I'm not an amazing singer or anything, but I like it, it's fun, and I'm not like horrible or anything. He fell in love with me for my voice, okay guys? So I gotta have a little bit of something.
Whenever you make a group song, a lot of times you have to like talk to each other about what you're gonna do, ideas you're gonna sing. So we talked through an app called Line, which was, we don't really use it anymore, but it was a messaging app that is really popular with Smule users. And that's kind of how we got talking about music, and then we kind of just started getting to know each other. We started singing more songs together, more group songs. I think we what was the Beyonce one? Baby Boy? Was it
Baby Boy
Baby
with
Boy,
Sean Paul? Yeah, he does a really good Sean Paul, you guys. I'm not even kidding. And I do want to say, we did not go into that like, oh, he's cute. Oh, well, maybe you, I don't know. Stop. Like, that's not how it was in the beginning. We were legit friends. Like, I was a super big fan. I had been following him for a long time, and I was so, you guys, I was so flippin' excited when he wrote me on there saying like, good job and like whatever. I was like, oh my gosh, he's finally, like, he talked to me. But like, it just wasn't like that. I just truly admired his voice and his talent. And then it just kind of like took off, but it wasn't like that in the beginning.
Yeah, it was never, on both sides, it was never like intentional like that, because like I said, when I say I was really into this app, I was really into this app. I probably invested like 90% of my day on this thing.
And you were in that
Yeah, and
group.
I was the leader of a group that I created on the app where people could audition to join, and I had like probably at one point 40 to 45 people within this like record label. And so I was really used to collaborating with different people, boys, girls, young people, older people. Like I was just singing with a ton of people. So me singing with Danielle wasn't, you know, something that was like out of the norm. It was just something that you do on that app. But I don't know, there was just something special that kind of grew with us, and then we just started to get to know. I was actually going through some really hard times during that part of my life too. My mom had just recently passed away. I was going through some stuff with my family, with grieving. Then my dad, he was moving to Texas, and that was really hard on me and my family. And just all sorts of different things that I won't go into this video, but she just was really there for me during those times. There was a point in time where I actually told her, like, I need to stop talking to you for like a week. And it wasn't that we got in an argument or anything, but it was like I was going through so much that all I wanted to do was just like escape and just like close off anything that was social and just be like, not dead, that's not the right word, but just like alone for like a week. And I think it was like a week and a half.
Yeah, felt like forever.
To the point where I finally reached back out to her and we just kept talking, and I just appreciated her
friendship
being there for me, and yeah, it was just a hard time for me, but I'll stop taking over the
I like this. This is nice. So I guess at some point we started developing feelings for each other. And you guys, it's always good to start off as friends first. Like, I think it starts a good foundation for your relationship. And we had a lot of things in common, obviously. We loved to sing. We had the same values.
We were
both Christian, and like we had a lot of things that we had in common, and so it was just really easy. And I think that's why we took off being friends so quickly, because it was just easy. And so we ended up developing feelings, but plot twist, no, not really, but he's in Washington, I'm in California. It was like, I told him way in the beginning, I was like, I just want to let you know, I am never moving out of California. Like, I'm a Cali girl. I love it. I'm not going anywhere.
That didn't last long, obviously.
Yeah. I loved him, I love him, and I couldn't be without him. He got me to go out there. Well, actually, you came to me first. He came and flew out for like a few days.
It was a week.
Oh gosh, yeah. It was so crazy. It was so crazy when I first met him. He came to my house. I was so nervous, and I was like insecure, and I was like, cause I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna meet this person. And I told you, I was like, don't come up here. I'm gonna come out there. Like, I wanna see you first. I don't want you to come and see me first. Like, you know, I'm just being a girl. I don't know what happened, but you came up there.
I was confused.
Yeah, and I was
because
just like, oh my gosh.
I had never been there before to the house.
Dramatic.
And she lived, so my brother-in-law, that's his house, and then he built a house behind his house for his mother. Yeah. And that's where she was living. So you have to like go through a side gate and through the side of the house and go back there. And then so she was like, meet me at the gate and like stand here. And I was like, okay, like here's a gate. I think that's the gate she's talking about. I'll stand right here. And then before I know it, I'm like standing there. I was just nervous. She comes around the corner and she's like, why are you standing there? Like, you told me to stand here.
I'm sure it wasn't like that at all.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I was really excited to see him. He looked better than his picture. Or like, cause we FaceTimed and stuff. Obviously, like we were falling in love with each other. It was amazing. I kissed him right away.
Yeah, she didn't kiss me. She swallowed my face.
Don't say that. We're gonna wake up the kids. The kids are napping.
She caught me off guard. Like she like literally like grabbed my face and like just devoured me. And I'm like, I'm not lying.
I know you're not, but I don't think they need to know that much detail.
No, but I'm just saying, like it was very
intense.
Intense, and I was like, whoa. And then she was like, her first impression was that I was a poor kisser because like I literally didn't see it coming.
I know. Yeah, but we tried it again.
And I tried it again, and she's like, okay, magic. That's better.
It was magic. It was cute. It was really great. So it was great. He came in, met my mom, he met my family, whoever was there, like my brother, I think, or maybe later in the day. We went and had dinner at the Mission Inn in Riverside, California. I love that place. It's beautiful. There's like this cute restaurant, like is it Mexican?
Well, there's like 3 restaurants.
Okay, it's the Mexican one that's outside. It's great. I can't remember what it's called, but
Las Campanas.
He was really excited to give me
Campanas.
Las Campanas. Okay. That was so good. I had some great margaritas. We'll post some pictures. But you were really excited to give me a gift. We went to dinner, and like I was saying, he was gonna give me a present, but he was sad because he left it in the car and we parked really far. So he had to leave, and I was there for like 20 minutes by myself.
It wasn't that long.
It felt like forever. Anyways, he gave me the necklace, and that was how he asked me to be his girlfriend. And it was I wear it every now and then. You guys may have seen it, but it has my name, so I don't forget it. That's what I tell people, so I don't forget my name. But I love it. It was super sweet. I've always wanted a name necklace with my name on it.
It took me forever to actually get that for you. Like, not a lot of places make that anymore.
I remember you telling me you searched.
Yeah, it was really hard.
Yeah, I love it. It was very special. It was a great night. I was over the moon, and then I was sad when our trip came to an end. It went like so fast.
Yeah. But then we kept seeing each other like throughout the year. Like I had a work trip to Arizona when I went to Phoenix, and she drove out to Phoenix to see me with my family that met me there too. And then we went to like Vegas one time. My dad drove to Vegas. She met me there. We just made the most out of it, you know?
It was totally worth it.
We saw each other as much as possible.
I went out there I came out to Washington a few times too, like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did not take much, you guys. Like, I was crazy about him. I am crazy about him. And that's when I was like, when I first came out here, I was like, to Washington, I was like, oh my gosh, it's beautiful out here. And I'm with the band that I love. Like, okay, I'm gonna make the move. Yeah. I'm ready.
I had already had the house that we live in.
Yeah, it was more what was the word that you used?
I was getting pretty high up in my last job.
You had more going for you out here than I did.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't have a house or nothing. And then we made the big trip. We ended up calling Pack Rat. He got one of those little containers.
Best decision ever.
What was weird though is that they ran out of them, and they ended up sending us a huge semi to fill up. I'm gonna post a picture of that too. It was crazy. They just said like they're gonna go by how much we put in there, and then there was this big divider you put, and then they fill it up the rest of the way. The only thing that got damaged was my fireplace that I used to have in the corner. If you guys have been following us, that got all like broken, but it was still beautiful. It ended up dying. I don't have it anymore, but it was really cool because we were just able to have a more carefree trip, even though I still had my dog and the car was packed, but it was just easier.
We didn't have to drive a U-Haul.
Yeah.
Or like carry something big, detached behind
really
her car. Like we just drove her car, her Chevy Malibu she had back then. And it was a nice, very long trip.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was so ready to get out of that car, you guys. It was 18 hours. It wasn't that bad.
And we split it in 2 days.
We did.
It's still hard.
Great memories. But I'm glad I made the move. I'm super happy. It was like in 2017 when I moved out here, and then in 2018 is when he proposed to me. And then in 2019 is when we got married, and it was the best day ever. My family, some of my family was able to come out. It was just so great. It was perfect. We didn't have a reception. We just went to dinner after with our close family. Especially the ones that were out, but like, it was just perfect. We can have another wedding though, especially after your sister's wedding. I was like, oh my gosh, I love weddings. I love it.
I don't know about paying for that though.
Yeah. Does anyone want to sponsor us? I throw a mean party and I can make a cake. Y'all know I can make a cake.
Weddings are expensive.
I know. And we take a lot of trips now, so it's cool. I think we're doing it the right way. So that is our story, and now you guys have us here on YouTube for your normal family viewing channel. And we are so happy to be a part of your lives, and we're so happy that you're a part of ours. So we are gonna end that here. We're so happy you guys joined us today. I hope that you see us again next week. We can't wait to see you. God bless. Peace.